Hello, my name is Karen Gaines, and today I'm going to talk about QuickBooks Online Ledger. So QuickBooks came out with Ledger a few months ago, and I decided to use it for one of my clients, a very small client. And overall, I do like the QuickBooks Ledger. So in this video, I'm just going to walk you through what that looks like exactly. QuickBooks Ledger is for businesses and organizations that are very small, no complexities, very straightforward. And essentially, QuickBooks Ledger is like a checkbook. It simply records all of the income you have coming in and all of the expenses you've paid out. QuickBooks Ledger is $10 per month, so not very expensive at all. And another thing to note, if you have a QuickBooks Simple plan, you cannot downgrade to QuickBooks Ledger. If you have the Simple plan and the Ledger would work better for you, you actually have to create another QuickBooks account, sign up for Ledger, and start using the Ledger and deactivate your QuickBooks Simple account. So again, you cannot downgrade from Simple to QuickBooks Ledger, but you can upgrade from QuickBooks Ledger to QuickBooks Simple. All right. Okay, so let's look at QuickBooks Ledger. Okay, so here is what QuickBooks Ledger looks like. And of course, I have hidden the name of the client so that that will not be disclosed. Okay, so the settings are pretty much the same. I am in the accountant view of QuickBooks, but the settings on the left-hand side are pretty much the same. You have your client overview, books overview, or excuse me, book review, dashboard, and here, let's get started here. So you have your transactions. So you have, your bank transactions. You can still actually connect to apps with QuickBooks Ledger, which actually surprised me, but you can still add apps in QuickBooks Ledger. And also your reconcile, your rules for your bank transactions, chart of accounts, and your recurring transaction. So the transaction section, you still get everything you normally would for as you normally would with the regular QuickBooks account. You can still link your bank account with QuickBooks Ledger and have your bank feeds. Okay. And then you have your expenditures. And here you'll see the expenditures section shortened. There's only expenditures, vendors, and contractors. There's no bill pay here. Okay, so you can only record expenses. And another thing to know, QuickBooks came out with a bill pay feature, and you cannot connect the QuickBooks Ledger. You cannot connect the bill pay feature with the Ledger account. Okay, but you may be able to connect Melio or another bill pay app. Let's see. So actually when it comes to apps, it looks like these are your only choices. There's no search function here. No. So these are the only apps that you can connect with. Okay. So you cannot connect with any bill pay. No bill pay features or bill pay apps. Excuse me. All right. So next we have reports, and with your reports, you'll still have your basic reports, your statement of activities, statement of financial position. I do want to note, I have this client set up as a nonprofit. This is a nonprofit client. If you were to create a QuickBooks account, it would, it would say profit and loss and balance sheet. I simply went into settings and set this up as a nonprofit. So some of the financial statements look a little bit different. So you still have a lot of your financial statements. As you can see, there's no accounts receivable section because there's no sales section. And if you look on the left-hand side here, there's no link for sales. It's totally gone. And that's because you cannot create any invoices for your customers because this is Ledger. Okay. So there's still the 1099 feature in Ledger. So you can still send out, create your 1099 list and send that out through QuickBooks if you choose. And you still have all of these other financial statements. So all of your basic financial statements you'll still have. Payroll. Okay, so you will be able to connect your payroll. Okay, and of course you'll have to pay for it, $56 per month. And that's probably for the first 3 months, I'm sure. But, just select your plan if you have payroll. And honestly, it surprised me that they had the payroll feature in QuickBooks Ledger, but they do. So I thought that was pretty cool. And there's also still the time. So your employees can still enter their time entries. And then you have your taxes, your year-end filing, income tax, and 1099 filings. And you'll notice that sales tax is not included in the taxes section. Okay. And then you have the My Accountant link and the apps. Let's go to Find Apps. I just want to see if, well, wait a minute. Okay, so it looks like you can connect with any app. Okay. So, going back to a bill pay service, let's see if you could connect with, I think Milio is a popular bill pay service. It is. Here it is. And let's see if Bill.com. Yep, Bill is another service you can connect with. So earlier in this video, I said that you can only, there were only a few apps available for the QuickBooks Ledger, and I was wrong about that. You can search here and find what you need. So it looks like all of the apps that are, and all of the other QuickBooks versions are here as well. So that's good news. I'm actually happy to see that. So. Okay, and now let's go up to New. And you can see in the New section, again, it's shortened. You just have vendors, team, and your other. Again, just very basic, your very basic functions in QuickBooks Ledger. And let's go to settings. In settings, you have all of your typical options here with your settings. So nothing really changed in this section. All right, so hopefully this has been helpful for you. If so, give the video a like, and I will talk to you later. Thank you and have a great day.